Let me take you down, 'cause I'm going to Strawberry Lane. Strawberry Lane, folks. Has anyone out there ever heard of it? Any of you people from the Midwest? Any of you people from the Illinois area? Any of you people from the Galena, Illinois area? Yes, folks. I was out that way. If you remember, I was away for a week and I was out in the Midwest visiting some family and having some wonderful times with my family. And as part of that, I went to visit a little quaint town called Galena, Illinois. Galena. Check it out. It is an awesome place, folks. It's a little small town in the northwest Illinois area. It's a well-preserved 19th century style place. In other words, all the buildings in the downtown area, the Main Street area, are all still remain from the 19th century. It's been preserved. It's just one of the final towns in the United States where you can walk down, and as you're looking at all the architecture and the buildings and structures, you're just amazed because you could be walking down, it could be 1850 or 1862 or whatever. You know, it's just that well preserved. It's beautiful, and especially in that right in the immediate downtown area, it just brings you right back to the past, and it's wonderful. And it's a destination for a lot of people to go visit. And any of you that know the area, please attest to it here if you make a comment about Galena, Illinois, and how wonderful it is. Oh, and another cool thing about Galena, Illinois is that, who remembers the great movie, one of my favorites of all time, 30 years old, I can't believe it, Field of Dreams with Kevin Costner? Do you remember that great movie? Well, the main part of it with the field and the corn and all that was filmed in nearby Iowa, in Dyersville, Iowa. But the downtown scenes where Kevin Costner's character meets up with Burt Lancaster, who played Doc Graham in the film, those downtown scenes of them walking around and him finding Doc Graham were filmed in Galena, Illinois, right in downtown. And it's just beautiful because when I was down there, I've seen the movie so many times, and it was kind of cool to point out some parts or some areas of the downtown where some of the movie had been shot. So that's great too if you want to check that out. But anyway, as part of this downtown, there's these cool shops, stores, vintage places, nostalgia places, antique places, places to get a bite to eat, gourmet popcorn places, just all kinds of cool things to see if you're ever in that area. Go check it out. And one of the stores down there is called Strawberry Lane. Where do you think they got that name from? One of the two most famous Beatles songs of all time, I'm sure. They took a piece of each. And more power to them because it's a great little store. It's an upbeat, fun store with that retro feel to it. When you walk in, you just feel like you're walking into the past a little bit. And very unique items in this store. Many are locally made. And anyway, I went there, folks. Now, I was in heaven because the whole store isn't just Beatles. There's like a section of the store that's Beatles, but then there's also other kinds of retro things and other nostalgia and things you can pick up. So naturally, I gravitated towards the Beatles section, of course. And unfortunately, I couldn't get a lot of stuff because, let's be honest, you only have so much room in your suitcase, and I travel light, and I had to get home, and so I couldn't get everything I wanted to. But I'll be making more trips out there. As I said, I have family out in that area, so when I go out next time, I'll be sure to go back to Galena and go back to Strawberry Lane and pick up some items. Now, these didn't come from Strawberry Lane, but they had items like this, so I'll show you some things. These are little cardboard cutout standees. They had things like this, and I just happen to have these, but the ones they had were very similar to this, so I thought I'd show you these. There's George. And Ringo. What's my name? Ringo. Okay, pretty cool little standee. Stand it up on your shelf or whatever. And we have John Lennon. There's John. Pretty cool. And Paul McCartney. So again, I did not get these in Galena, but I wanted to show them to you because they had something very similar to this, like standees of the Beatles and you can get stuff like this, unique items that you're just not going to get at the Fest for Beatle fans or in like the Beatles.com site. Now here are the things I did get that I was able to travel back with. I love them. They're one of these things that it's a unique item. It's something you cannot just get at, like I said, the Fest or the Beatles.com, but it's a unique locally made item made in the Midwest. I don't know what company makes them, but they're wall hanging things. So here's the back. You got this little rope that's stapled to it, kind of a hard particle board type wood thing. The company's called Love and Laughter out of Ohio, and here they are. Aren't these cool? I don't know. They just struck me. Here's Ringo. And if you look, it's not just the image of the Avedon picture, but they use like magazine articles and print stories and stuff. It's not gonna show up, but they used, if you can see it, like it's almost like pasted, I don't know what you'd call that, decoupage or something. I don't know what you call it, but they use different images of articles and newspaper stuff. And from a distance, it looks like the Avedon image, but if you get really close, you can see there's print on there and writing and stuff. So anyway, there's Ringo. George's is very cool and colorful. There's George. Love that. Bring it away, and beautiful image. Paul. Bring it in nice so you can see. And if you look very close, you can almost see the writing. See it? But as you bring it away, it's the Avedon image. And John's is very cool and slightly different from the Avedon image as far as color scheme and whatnot. Love the doves down the bottom. Okay, so let me try to do this now. I'll show you all of them together here. All right, so I'm doing my best here. Here they are. Aren't they beautiful? Just nice little wall hangings, maybe about 10 inches tall each, about 5 inches wide. But I thought you'd get a kick out of seeing those. And again, located at a beautiful store called Strawberry Lane in Galena, Illinois. Wonderful. So, I wanted to do that, but I hope you'll stick around because I want to give a plug to somebody out there. Does everybody watch the Richard Dolin channel? Please do, folks, if you get the chance. Richard, common spelling, Dolin, D-O-L-I-N. Richard Dolin. Go check out his channel, folks. He's a great young guy. Well, I say young because I'm old and he's much younger than me. Great guy. He's out there doing Beatle videos, showing Paul McCartney stuff. He has a wonderful story about when he was younger, I think in the early 2000s, around 2002, where he had the once in a lifetime opportunity to meet Paul McCartney and get his picture taken with Paul. And he shows that picture. It was part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Richard was able to meet Paul, and he's just such a wonderful guy, and he does great videos. And go check out his videos, will you please? Richard Dolin. I am so privileged and happy to be one of his subscribers. I love watching his videos, and I love that he watches my videos and comments. And so if you get the chance, folks, please go check out Richard Dolin, D-O-L-I-N. And, tell him, I said hello. Say hello from me, Matt Street. Okay? That's it, folks. Take care. Have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye. And Richard, special message to you. Hello, my friend. Love your videos. Looking forward to many more. You just celebrated your 1-year anniversary on YouTube, and I couldn't be prouder and happier for you. And thank you, Richard, for showing your wonderful items and spending time with us. And I look forward to more from you. God bless, Richard. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.